So we just had the UFC seasonal press conference, I guess you could call it. It featured Marlon Vera, Sean O'Malley, Sean Strickland, Dricus Du Plessis, Alexander Volkanovski, and Ilia Topuria, the three headliners for the first three pay-per-views of 2024. And it was an incredible press conference. A lot of shit talk. A lot of craziness, couple racial slurs, couple homophobic slurs. It was incredible stuff. Everyone got roasted. Colby got roasted. Dricus got roasted a bit, I guess, Dricus' coach. O'Malley, everyone copped strays. So I'm going to go through the entire press conference and just kind of recap it from my memory of it and just talk about what happened. But we started off with some kind of playful trash talk. Sean Strickland saying that Dricus' coach grabs his dick and all that kind of thing, saying it's a bit weird, all that. It was pretty playful at first. He gave him respect. He said he's a phenomenal fighter, tough guy, stand-up guy, all of that. I don't really remember the order of everything, but I've just got my notes here. At some point, Strickland went off on a Colby roast because someone said that Colby said that Strickland was an pathetic excuse of a human, and so Strickland just went in on Colby, absolutely roasting him, fucking 10-3'd him. Everything he said was absolute facts, so yeah, Colby got completely roasted there. He wasn't there to defend himself, but he got bitched, and yeah, Strickland was saying, like, you don't make fun of a man's dead father. You respect his mother for raising him from a boy to a man, that kind of thing, making a world champion. Like, that was a good message from Strickland. Then Marlon Vera roasted O'Malley. He called him Adam 22. Said he was the next Adam 22. It was pretty funny. Got a reaction out of the crowd there. Sean O'Malley has literally zero on the mic. Like, he does not fucking trash talk well in any way. He made some bullshit saying, like, Strickland's more insecure than Topuria is about his shoe size or some shit like that. Like, it was just the weirdest, like, reference, but Topuria said, like, in Spanish that, like, he was gonna, like, land one shot and then they would be at his dick height, like, they would be knocked down to that. The translator didn't want to say it. Like, the translator was like, they will be at my privates. And then Chito Vera was like, come on, man, translate properly, because obviously Chito Vera speaks Spanish. And he's like, translate properly, man. And then he's like, oh yeah, they will be at my at my dick height or some shit like that. So that was pretty funny from Topuria. But apart from that, like, he kind of tried to, like, get, like, funny with it and, like, roast people a little bit, but it just doesn't work when you're requiring a translator. It just doesn't sound the same. What else did we have here? Strickland says that Dricus' coach grabs his dick. I think I already said that. Strickland calls Dricus a fag twice, multiple occasions, one towards the end, one more, like, around the middle. He was saying that Dricus, like, was a coward for not taking the fight with Adesanya. He said he was icing his ankle, said he had a sore foot, so he didn't take the fight. Dricus then said, like, Sean Wood only took the fight because he was never going to get that opportunity otherwise, which could be true, but he then also said something which I disagree with, saying that the Adesanya fight wasn't a walkthrough. Like, Strickland's like, I walked through Adesanya and I'm going to walk through you. And Dricus like, it wasn't a walkthrough, you didn't finish him. I mean, like, it kind of was a walkthrough. He won 4-1 on every judge's scorecard. So it's just, like, a bit iffy there, because, what, you're going to say Holloway vs. Cater wasn't a walkthrough because he didn't finish him? Like, it just sounded a bit weird. Sean Strickland does get very, like, angry very easily. So a lot of people saying, like, Dricus got under his skin. He kind of did, I guess. Like, he kind of just pissed him off. But I think ultimately Strickland just, like, gets real angry very quickly, so it is what it is. Sean Strickland also said that, like, he would dominate Whittaker. He said Whittaker's a one-dimensional fighter. He says he only has a blitz and that Dricus shut that down so he was able to beat him. Like, they were both giving each other respect. He said it was a good win, but he said the Whittaker's overrated pretty much. He said he would beat Whittaker easily. He said that, yeah, Dricus shouldn't have pulled out as well, which is, like, kind of fair, like, a sore foot. But I get it. If you're already injured, you can't, like, start a training camp injured. So I do kind of get that. Dricus said that the Adesanya win was the height of Strickland's career. I mean, like, if it is, it's a pretty big height. Like, he dominated Adesanya. So I guess it was kind of a bit iffy there from Strickland. But these two got, like, surprisingly mad. I thought, like, Strickland especially, I thought it was going to be like Topuria would try and, like, chat shit to Volk, and then Chito and O'Malley would go back and forth a bit, and O'Malley would just have some shitty one-liners that would cringe. But it was pretty much Strickland and Dricus the whole time. Like, he was roasting the fuck out of him. Sean Strickland's said that, like, he would dominate Dricus, but he probably wouldn't finish him. And then Dricus is like, you know you're not going to finish me, you won't even get close. And then Dricus like, Sean's like, don't worry, your coach will finish you in the back, you fag. So, that was pretty funny from Strickland. What else do we have? Dricus said that the Adesanya fight was a fluke. Like, we really can't call it a fluke. That's coping majorly. To call that a fluke. What else do we have? Sean says that Dricus' coach will finish in the back. Yeah, I already said that. Dricus, this was the moment that kind of got under Sean's skin a little bit. Is that O'Malley said it earlier. O'Malley said, like, because Strickland roasted O'Malley a bunch and was just like, and was standing up for Chito, and then saying O'Malley lets his wife get fucked by other dudes, which is true. I'm surprised Strickland didn't mention Ian Gary at all the whole time. That was something I did expect, but he was roasting O'Malley, calling him a clown, all that kind of thing, and then O'Malley said, like, your dad fucks you or something, some shit like that. Because, like, you let your wife get fucked by the dudes, and then O'Malley's like, yeah, like your dad fucked you as a kid. So that was, like, I guess, a bit funny. And that kind of pissed Strickland off. And then Dricus then went into that later on and said that, like, he was going to remind Sean Strickland of his childhood, like, the beating he was going to give him. He said that your dad doesn't have shit on me. It's like, bro, he's a kid. Like, you're gonna obviously get beaten up by a fucking abusive father if you're a child. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. So it's like kind of cheap trash talk from Dricus, but he also did get under the skin. So fair play to him. People saying that this is like the same thing as the Colby thing, it really isn't. Like, it still could be considered too far, but I think it's fair game. Sean Strickland. The difference is, Strickland was trashing Dricus as well, and then Dricus said that, like, you could say it's too far, but I'm not really that much of an issue about it. Difference with what Colby said to Leon was, he just randomly said, like, we'll see your dad in hell. Like, Dricus wasn't mentioning Sean's dad as dead, he was just, like, referring to the fact that Sean got beaten up as a kid by his dad. So, like, you could say it's too far, but I think that was fair game, the way those two were talking to each other. Do I have anything else here? Ultimately, it was a fucking great press conference, to be honest. Volk didn't have much to say. He's not a big shit talker. He just said that Topuria hasn't beat that many people good, and he says he's a bit overrated. Says gonna, like, school him and all that kind of thing. So, that was good from Volk. Didn't really need to say that much. Chito Vera, yeah, I think he definitely got the better of O'Malley in the trash talk. O'Malley was like, O'Malley said that Chito won a boring fight against Munoz, and then Chito's like, do you beat Munoz? And he's like, yeah, I knocked him out in the second round. So we obviously know that's not true. It was a no contest. But I'd say Chito, even in his second language, it really says a lot about O'Malley. You're getting out trash talked by a guy who can't speak fluent English. So O'Malley kind of got cooked up by both Strickland and Chito Vera. I think even Topuria said something to O'Malley as well. I forget because he was speaking in Spanish. But yeah, it was a fucking great press conference, honestly. Sean Strickland and Dricus, that was the real, like, hype of this thing. They really got mad at each other, you know, like, I expected it to be kind of cordial. I expected Strickland to joke around a little bit. I think the dick grabbing thing was, like, expected, but then when they started fully going into each other and shit, and, like, he called him a fag and that kind of thing, that was when I got like, oi, they're actually, like, going at it a bit. But it's like, it seemed like Dricus, like, Sean didn't even, like, they don't even hate each other. They were kind of just shit talking each other. Like, I forget exactly where it started, because I think Dricus said something. Dricus said, like, the Adesanya fight was a fluke or something. And then Sean's just like, yeah, well, you fucking pulled out of that fight because you had a sore ankle, you fag. Like, that's what Sean was saying. So he did kind of heat it up a little bit. He kind of got I think O'Malley saying got fucked by his dad kind of, like, rose his temperature a little bit and made him, like, get a little bit angry. And then from then on, he was kind of shit talking. Volk was just sitting in the middle. It was like, you know, when Manel Cap and Adesanya were, like, going at it, and then Taito Iwasa's just sitting in the middle, like just chill. That was kind of what it was like for Volk. He's just sitting there smiling, just loving it. And then these guys are just shit talking each other. So it was good stuff from everyone. It was a really the face-offs as well. Strickland and Dricus definitely got heated. O'Malley and Chito didn't seem that bad at first, and then afterwards they were kind of talking to each other from across the stage. But yeah, fair play to Dricus, man. He actually did pretty well in the trash talk. He stayed calm. he got, like, some of the things he said were wrong, but he didn't get emotional. It always looks worse for you when you get emotional in the trash talk. So Dricus did pretty well there. But apart from that, not much else to say. It was mostly Sean and Dricus. But I want to play, let me play some of this for you guys, because I want to play the exact thing, because I forget the exact thing that Strickland said about Colby, because he really went in on him and definitely cooked him up there. So let me find some of these things. Is this Colby? Yeah.
Let me see you guys Colby fans in here.
This is he roasted Colby.
You guys, let me give you some facts on Colby. Colby is an utter piece of shit. What do you know about facts? You don't even read, bro. Explain to Colby what Colby is. If you know Colby on a personal level, he fucked over everybody he fucking knows. And I take Colby as a personal insult to me. Because the Trumpsters, the Republicans, you guys are my fucking people. The blue-collar workers, you guys are my fucking people. And you have a cunt like Colby, come in here and taking up the band, and he don't give a fuck about you. And him making fun of Leon's dad, that is the biggest fucking cunt move you can do. That is the biggest cunt move to do. Leon's mom, dad, bad guy, good guy, doesn't fucking matter. He raised the boy. She raised the boy to be a fucking man, to win a title, to be a good man. And a real fucking American would applaud him for that. They wouldn't tear him down for that. So just so you know, Colby is a fake fucking pussy. And if he was standing here right next to me, the only fucking thing he would do is call 911 because he is the definition of a fucking bitch.
So yeah, Colby got completely cooked, and the crowd, he actually got the crowd on his side there, Strickland, and the crowd have been like pro Colby all week, but he really got him on his side. Strickland, when he really gets into it and he doesn't get overly angry and he's just spitting facts, actually, like, he says it better than anyone, so fair play to Strickland. What else did we have here? Strickland and O'Malley here too. I'll play this.
And I have a question for you cunts. Why don't you guys like fucking Chito? He's a fucking warrior. He's a stand-up guy. This top G over here, this motherfucker with a status, trying to let dudes fuck his wife. Chito's a fucking stand-up motherfucker. He's a fucking hard man.
Let's make America win again.
Chito, let's go.
At least my dad didn't fuck me.
Hey, what you say?
Said at least my dad didn't fuck me.
Oh, this fucking guy, man. Let me tell you, dude.
Got him there, okay.
UFC,
John's
whatever.
more insecure than Ilia is about his shoe
He's
size.
a
Ilia
real
wears a
man.
6.5 shoe.
And now we got the
Shit
fucking
insult.
clown over here. And you over there rooting for this fucking guy, dude. Guy's a fucking clown. He ain't a
Rich
fucking
clown,
man.
baby.
And you
Rich
got Happy
clown,
Dad
baby.
over there fucking jerking him off the whole time.
Speaking of Happy Dad,
Go and let dudes fuck your wife. This is fucking crazy, bro. We need to bring back men to this fucking sport. Dana, what happened? What fucking happened, Dana?
Is there another question?
John Strickland.
Question for Dricus.
Dana was just like, can we fucking move on, please? We're gonna get this whole company fucking cancelled, because he said fact twice. What else did we have here? The dick joke was funny too.
Yeah, dude, Dricus is a tough motherfucker, dude. Look at this fucking guy, man. You know, fucking walk through Whitaker. Fucking tough guy.
Respect. He was
The
respect.
only thing, Dricus, is don't let your coach grab your dick no more. We ain't about this shit, guys. It's gonna throw me off. I'm gonna be fighting. I'm gonna look over. They're gonna be making out and shit. I can't handle this shit. Let's just have a nice, clean fight. No dick grabbing.
So yeah, that was pretty funny. Anything else we got here? I already played the Colby rant, I'm pretty sure. I think that should be it. Yeah, that's it. That's the press conference. It was fucking funny as shit. Strickland and Dricus had the main trash talk. Dricus arguably won the trash talk, because Strickland didn't really get a lot off on Dricus, but he kind of got mad, like, Dricus kind of made him mad a bit, so fair play to him. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, though. I think come fight time, he'll probably do the similar thing again. Shit talk. Dricus kind of seemed like he didn't want to, like, shit talk, and then he kind of just like, fuck it. Your dad beat you as a kid. So, yeah, fair play to Dricus. Sean did well. Sean cooked up Colby and O'Malley, but Dricus actually is pretty good on the mic, so fair play to him. But that's the UFC 296 seasonal press conference with those three. We're looking forward to the fights. Great stuff. And yeah, go check out my best bets video that I just did for 296, and then stay tuned tomorrow for the full card recap. But I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out, everybody.